Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Never know anymore. I think we're live.
You sure?
Yes, we're live.
All right. Hey, everybody. If it's 2:02 Eastern, it must be at the agents. My name is William Bowles. I'm a licensed associate real estate broker with the Corcoran Group in New York City. Here with Samuel Austin Hoffman, a licensed real estate salesperson with the Corcoran Group in New York City. And we are live every Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. And we talk about real estate and we talk about other things besides real estate. And we talk about, I don't know, we talk about a lot of stuff. And we have topics and we have guests and all sorts of fun stuff.
We're good to go. I can't hear you anymore, but we're good. What's Ask the Agents without a couple technical difficulties? I still cannot hear you. No, nothing. Nada. We're good to go. I think my colleague William Bowles here can hear me, but we cannot hear him. He might have to reset his system. Anyways, your system. Can you hear yourself on there? Okay, maybe it's me. I think my colleague William Bowles, we cannot hear him. He might have to reset his system. Okay. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I think you need to redo it. Get out of your blue jeans and get back in. Kind of weird. The application. Anyway, so we are solo at the moment. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. This will be a fun show to watch. It is Tuesday. It is beautiful here in New York City. Blue skies, warm weather. So if you're not at work, I hope you're enjoying this weather. And if you're at work, guess what? Summer. We'll have many more days just like this. Hopefully no hotter than this. But who am I to talk about heat? I'm from the south. Hopefully my colleague William Bowles will be joining us back very, very soon. We have some fun stuff to talk to you about today. Anytime now. Luckily, I am not a rookie at this whole solo gig. I've had to fill before, and hopefully here we go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, I love technology. It's so amazing. Is anyone
Could you hear yourself is more important.
Can I hear myself? Well, I can hear
No,
myself.
when you were watching on your phone, could you hear yourself?
No, I couldn't. That's why I actually logged off.
Told you.
So, okay, we're back. Oh my God, let's just start over. Hi, everybody. If it's 2:06 Eastern, it must be Ask the Agents. We're here live every Tuesday afternoon. My name is William Bowles. I'm a licensed associate real estate broker with the Corcoran Group in New York City. And Samuel Allison Hoffman is a licensed real estate salesperson with the Corcoran Group in New York City.
Did you just call me Samuel Allison Hoffman?
I said Austin Hoffman.
It sounded like you said Allison.
Okay, we're back. You know what? Let's just go right into some context. So I found this fun article. It's called Where Americans Made the Most Money Selling Their Homes in 2017. So I'm going to give you we're going to kick off the discussion today with some fun information. Okay, so sellers in San Jose, California made a median gain of 54% on the homes they bought 9 years earlier. That was the greatest price appreciation of a 3 dozen market report. So
That's
Zillow did this
incredible.
report. I'm sorry?
That's incredible.
That is incredible. That translates to a profit of nearly $300,000, comfortably ahead of the current median U.S. home price of $215,000. Okay, so basically have the top 10 list. So San Jose was first. The appreciation was 54%. San Francisco second, 46%. So those obviously both being in Silicon Valley, that whole vibe going on. It's my understanding that Northern California is way outperforming Southern California with regards to real estate markets. Although, okay, so number 3, Seattle, that's 45%. Number 4, Portland, Oregon, 38%. So have you noticed we're all on the West Coast so far? Okay, here's one. Sam, who do you think is the 5th? It's not on the West Coast and it's not on the East Coast. Well, sort of on the East Coast. It's on the Northeast.
Austin, Texas?
No, but good guess. Nashville, Tennessee. 34%. 34%. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we are going through the top 10 markets that had the most home appreciation value on 2017.
As you keep going, I have a question at the end.
Okay, so after Nashville, the LA, Long Beach, Anaheim area, that big pocket of Southern California at 33%, Dallas, Fort Worth at 31%, Miami, Fort Lauderdale at 30%. That's the most surprising one of all, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say. Wow.
Sacramento, California, 29%, and San Diego, California, 27%. So there you go. Nowhere in the Northeast on this top list, and I would have thought Houston would have been on there.
Houston or Austin, one of the two. So question, you go back to what you said. You said the median house average of the United States is $215,000.
The current median U.S. home price is $215,000.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around.
You're living in the high rent district, man.
No, I know. I'm just wrapping my head around that. Us in New York City, what that gets you, well, it won't get you, but
it won't get you anything.
Wow. I guess, yeah, when you factor in these, small little towns on, the southern belt and, just all around the country, but that's just crazy to wrap your head around.
So what do we think is going on in Nashville, Tennessee?
So it's interesting. I was going to say that next because that just came up in our sales meeting last Tuesday. Nashville has become young people and just all around, but especially young people flocking to Nashville. Whether it be food, whether it be hospitality, whether it be just in general the vibe there, the scene. Nashville's become an Austin, Brooklyn. It has become just a booming town. And I know over the past 10 years, Nashville's become a new kind of Las Vegas almost for bachelor parties and getaways and girls trips and whatnot. But Nashville is booming, and it was brought up at the sales meeting that is one of the top places along with Portland and Seattle in the country.
I think that's very interesting. This was brought up at a sales meeting, so there you go. It was not at that sales meeting.
Yes, you were not, but Portland and Seattle are more so because Silicon Valley, I think, I forget which one it was, it's one of the two, I think it's Portland actually, a couple new tech companies or older, big conglomerates are moving or opening new headquarters there. So they've become booming.
Very interesting. If you're watching us live now, by the way, because I see we have some live viewers, please hop in and say hello so we know who you are. Also, we would love to get live questions. Yes.
And also that whole area of theirs where Microsoft and Amazon, Starbucks, they've got such mecca. You got to understand, anytime you have one of these massive top, 25, top 50 companies move to a city, especially a major city, it increases a lot. You got to have housing for all the employees and just all that stuff. So that's a huge factor.
I was chatting with someone earlier today, actually, who had just moved here from the West Coast. She had moved here from Oakland. And I said, would it be from Oakland, California? Mm-hmm. And I said, would it be appropriate to say that Oakland is to San Francisco as Brooklyn is to Manhattan? And she said, absolutely. So if I had some extra cash laying around, I think I would invest in Oakland because for what I hear about that market is it is acting a lot like Brooklyn. You have a lot of people leaving San Francisco proper and going across the bay to what used to be less expensive, perhaps less sought after sort of real estate and living and all of that. And now it's just like it's booming and it's got this whole resurgence with younger people and younger money.
San Francisco is up there with New York, if not. I mean, I think it fluctuates at times of which one is more expensive city. San Francisco is extremely expensive, and it's. I just feel like we have more space here in New York, at least to build. I don't know. San Francisco is even smaller, but they are extremely pricey there.
Yeah, and that sprawl has gone all the way up to Marin County. I guess I don't know, where do you go down from there? That's probably some of the with Sacramento being on this list. I bet some of that is just like people pushing all the way there.
Yeah,
right?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, that was I thought I saw that article.
Can we go back to?
I thought it was interesting.
Go back to what you said. Why is it so surprising about Miami, Fort Lauderdale here?
So I feel like it's surprising because I feel like Miami is so affected by the South America markets, which are not doing great right now because of instability. Well, instability in different economies, and it's much harder to get your money out of Brazil. People have taken hits in a lot of those South American countries that tend to buy condominiums in like around South Beach and around Miami. So that's why I was surprised. I also think of that particular market, not the rest of Florida, but that particular market. You have a lot of New Yorkers and you have a lot of New York connections and a lot of Northeast connections. Mm-hmm. So with our market being a little bit softer over the past, 8, 10, 12 months, I just make assumptions about that market and correct. They are obviously incorrect assumptions.
Well, you say that, and then we just had, for those of you who don't know, we've just had our June has been very strong so far in New York. And so from where we were in May, June has definitely picked up. Would you not say so?
Yes, I would actually say that is the case. That is the case with my business, and apparently that is the case with the office. So it's good.
Yeah, you and I alone have a brand new listing that we just put up this past Friday.
Mm-hmm,
a nice 1.5 bedroom duplex, 2-bath, quarters.
Explain to people, Sam, why we would call it a 1.5 bedroom.
So it's a tricky situation, but in New York City, to be a bedroom, you have to have a window. This bedroom does not, but I will tell you that a lot of I think it's 60 square feet, correct? Yes. What did you say? 60 square feet? What? Not ours. I'm saying what is classified as a bedroom?
Sorry. Yeah, no, I think it has to be bigger than 8 by 8. It has to be a bedroom.
60 square feet, but
all right. So 8 times 8 is 64, right? So I think it's got to be bigger than 8 by 8. I think it's got to have a window, and it's got to have a heating and cooling possibility, potential, and that usually involves a window, and technically a closet as well. I believe that's the way New York City quantifies whether or not it's better. So we have more than 8 by 8.
Ours is huge.
We have an ensuite bathroom. We just don't have a window.
Closet.
And we have a closet. We just don't have a window.
Yeah. But like I see a lot of listings, and you go into these 2-bed, 2-baths, and you can get away saying it's 2-bed, even though half the time I kid you not, half the time you see these 2-bed, 2-baths, the second bedroom is like literally a box. But because they have a window and an air conditioning unit and a closet, technically, they get away with it. Ours is bigger than any of these places. I mean, it's a huge 1-bedroom.
The square footage is larger than a lot.
But because we don't have an actual window, we cannot legally say it is a 2-bedroom.
And therefore, we call it a 1.5 bedroom.
Gorgeous listing, even a very unique feature, a wood-burning fireplace. But it's double-sided. I've never even seen one of those. Basically, you have your fire on, you can enjoy it from the living room, and then walk into the kitchen, it's the same fire on in the other room.
Same fire, other side.
Same fire, other side. You got fire everywhere. Okay, that doesn't really sound right. But anyways, it is an awesome listing.
Sam,
Gramercy.
Sam, the next time you show that apartment, will you please say same fire, other side? I think that's a live
You
video
got
waiting
it.
to happen.
And here's the kicker. It is right under $1 million. So no mansion tax, 999, beautiful. Just came on the market 4 days ago. Had our first open this Sunday. Gorgeous, great turnout. So check it on out. It's on our websites. That's a
We would
picture
love
there,
we would love to
everybody.
show it to you. It's in a great location in New York City too, because you are near Gramercy Park, you're near Madison Square Park. It's technically called, I guess you'd call it Murray Hill, but it's super convenient to Park Avenue South and all those things
It's closer
that
to
are going on
Gramercy,
downtown.
personally.
What's
But
that?
no, I said I think it's closer to Gramercy, but I understand whatever. William, my colleague here, also has a bunch of other listings. I'm just saying that's a test to, I think June is picking up. Stuff's coming on the market. Stuff you're seeing more inventory.
Well, you're seeing more deals happen too. You're definitely seeing some of
You
these
had
things that
one
have.
happen the day after, right? You had an offer the day
Yeah,
after.
yeah, yeah, and we actually got another bid on it yesterday. I have one listing on the Upper West Side that everyone seems to want. Yeah, but in the past week and a half, had 3 deals come together, so that's good. And again,
Wow.
that's just a little microcosm of my business, but definitely things
But
are picking up
before
a bit in
that,
New York City.
but like the last 6 months prior to like let's say this past month, I mean it's been kind of slower.
But you know what all this means, and we've been saying it for a while now, it's a great time to be a buyer in New York City. So if you're thinking of buying, if you're a first-time buyer, I think it's a really great time to be a
Absolutely.
first-time buyer in New York City too. Because here's the thing, we talk a lot about New York City and what's going on here. The national real estate market is very strong. The stock market's trying to figure out what it's doing this week, but generally it's been on quite a run for the past year and a half, and all the economic numbers are very strong. And I'm saying that all because the mortgage rates are still going to go up. It's going to take a lot to get the mortgage rates to tick back down. So if you're a first-time buyer and you're sort of holding out for prices to go down or whatever, your mortgage rates are going to go up. So it actually makes no sense to wait. That's my 2 cents on that.
That's good. No, I mean, hey, absolutely. It is almost July. Can't believe it. I feel like I was here and it was like in April already. It's almost July, which is crazy to think. Time really does fly around here. Um, been
Are
hot.
you gonna are you gonna be at a wedding for July 4th? No, it's the weekend
No,
before.
no, no. The wedding's this coming weekend, so it's like all night.
And where are you gonna be? Where in the world? Where are we gonna see videos
Where in
from?
the world? Napa, California.
Oh, you're gonna be in. Oh, very nice.
Where, wait a minute, I kid you not, it is going to be 99 degrees in Napa on Saturday.
Yeah, but that's interesting. Yeah, that does seem good. Yeah, but yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Black
I'm thinking.
tie,
I was there.
outside,
I'm
99.
pausing. I'm pausing and doing all this stuff because I was there in August and it was quite warm. But then it still gets cool at night because if you're
Oh,
right.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool at night, but like if I look right now, let's say it's 11:20 there right now. Let's see, and I look right now on my little weather app here. So it says 69, but it'll be 89 in 2 hours. 20-degree difference.
I've got to try to figure out the name of that restaurant that I went to many years
We're the
ago, and
best pie that you've had.
I had the most amazing. I can't even remember what the pie was anymore. We were talking about this
Well, you
earlier
said it
this
was
week,
some
but
kind of meringue.
it was one of the best pieces of pie I've ever eaten in my life. And the food all around was good, and it was sort of a roadside place in Newville. And I gotta try to find that.
Shout out to Philip Horgan. He says, "What's up, boys?"
Oh, Phil, how are you? Thanks for checking in.
What's up, Philip?
Phil site Freely, right? Frelee, I believe
There's
is his
Philip
website.
Horgan, but
No, Phil knows what I'm talking about. Phil, I'm giving Freely a shout out. It is Phil's website, and
Flo Freelay, yeah.
yeah, I think you pronounce it Freely. So there you go. So thanks, Phil, for
I was like, what are
watching.
you trying to say? I think you're a different person.
I've got to figure out. I'm going to look right now. So what else is going on, Sam? I'm going to find you that
What
restaurant.
else is going on? Oh, easy. The NBA awards were on last night, and my boy, Houston Rockets, James Harden, got the MVP, duly and rightly deserved. That is a big shout out to the bearded one in basketball.
The bearded
What
one in
else?
basketball.
The weather in New York this weekend, I'm glad I won't be here, although I won't be in really cool weather. New York is going to be hot. It is going to be 90, 93, 95 all weekend long.
I found it.
What'd you find?
I found the pie. I think I found the pie.
For those of you who don't know, Southern people love pie. They love
I
everything.
I do love my pie.
Pies,
That
a
is.
good homemade pie is like nothing better. It's like
So
that and biscuits.
I made a pie. I actually made a pie last weekend. It was I think I found this for you. I made a pie last weekend. It was
You tell.
a peach and apricot pie with it was a double crust. So you had a crust on top, crust on the bottom, and
Did
it
you
was
do
pretty
a
good.
lattice, like the cross?
Yeah, I'm sorry, did I what?
It's what is it called? Lattice or like the cross? You know the cross.
Oh, lattice. No, no,
Yeah, lattice. Sorry.
I didn't do the whole lattice thing.
So you made the crust and everything homemade?
Um, no, I made everything but the crust homemade.
Did you buy one of those pie crusts already pre-made?
I did. There's nothing wrong with those.
Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong. They're great, a quick fix. All you gotta do is make the filling and then put it in the oven, put it in the fridge. You gotta go. So apricot, and peach. So I've never had that combination.
It was actually pretty good. I don't know if I've ever cooked with apricots, but it was pretty
I haven't
tasty.
even so peach. I've made like a peach cobbler before and stuff like that, but I've never had. Yeah, we cook with that. Interesting.
I believe, Sam, it was a coconut cream pie.
Okay, where?
I'm trying to find the name of the restaurant because I found one online that looks just like it, but it's definitely not the place that I went. But
Well,
if anyone out there watching knows the place in Yountville, which is in right outside of Napa, am I saying it right? Yountville? Yountville?
it might be Yonville, or it could
Yeah,
be
Yountville.
Yonville. If you're German, it could be
Um,
Yonville.
anyway, and it's not one of those fancy. Are you going to the French Laundry, Sam?
No, because my wife and I are very picky. Plus, I don't want to pay there, but we're very picky on what we eat in general. We have a lot of like whatever, so I feel like it'd be wasted on us.
That'd be
But we
okay.
hear it's very beautiful.
Right.
We're not even huge wine
So in
people.
so in oh wait, I found it. I think I found the restaurant. No, that's Bouchon Bakery. Never mind. It may not be there anymore. Anyway, all
We're
right, I
going to for
digress.
lunch on Thursday.
There are some very fancy places there, though. That's for sure.
It is. Napa is the culinary capital of the United States now.
So what do you? So are you going? Which wineries are you going to? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, there's like 8.
Well, tell us. Where are you going to go?
Okay, we're going to one called Opus, one called Tana, one called Del Dodo, one called
Del Dodo.
Farniente, one called Quintessa, one called Gargulio, one called Silver Oak, one called
Silver Oak's a
Martier.
winery. Silver Oak's a winery, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that a vineyard? What's the difference?
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of the vineyards have restaurants, as I recall.
I don't know.
It has been a long time since I was there.
Yeah, this is my first time, and we're not huge wine people, more foodie people. But obviously, when in Rome, you gotta, try it out. So, but yeah, we're going out there for a wedding, and we figured we'd stay a couple extra days. And you will be going to Connecticut this Friday till following Sunday.
I'm going to do my best. Okay, I really did find it this time. I'm going to do my best to be in Connecticut all next week, but we shall see.
When will you leave? This Friday?
Yes.
Thursday?
I like that you're like nailing down my travel schedule so the world will know it. But
Well,
yes, I am.
So will we be live Tuesday, or are we taking a day off?
Oh,
from July
that's why.
30th?
Now I understand why you're asking.
Can we
I
take
can
a day for the world?
I can probably go live from Connecticut next week. I don't know why.
Sounds good.
I don't know why I couldn't. If we're really lucky, I might get to do it like, outside or something in my backyard. But
Same with me. I'll do it from a balcony or something.
well, that would be fun. Okay,
That'd be
so
awesome.
here's the thing. It's called Mustard's Grill.
We're going there for lunch.
Oh, are you really?
We are.
No, I mean, was it already on your list?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where that has crazy pie. The food is
There
so
you go.
good there. The food is so good there.
We are actually, that's serious. We're going there for lunch on, I have my itinerary here.
I'll tell you what, for some reason, I remember that restaurant and that piece of pie as being like one of my favorite meals all time. And it's not that expensive.
We're going Sunday for lunch.
There you go. Will you please have a piece of pie for me? Or at least
I
a
will
bite of pie?
absolutely have a piece of pie.
It's so funny that you're there. And before we wrap this up, I know we've talked so little about real estate, but we're enjoying ourselves and that's all that matters. I wanted to see the dessert menu because I want to tell you it is
Let me guess, not on there anymore.
it must be the lemon lime tart. That's what it is.
That's
It's
not
the
a
lemon
pie.
lime tart, ridiculously tall brown sugar meringue, candied lemon peel. It's got to be that. It's lemon meringue pie. That's what it is.
I will be getting a picture with my lemon meringue tart, and I will be, I'll tag you in the picture.
Oh man, you're gonna have a good meal there. If it's still the same, you're gonna have a donut.
Oh yeah, it's one of their famous restaurants that people go to there. It's been around
Yeah.
since they've opened since Napa became popular. Other news and baseball news, the All-Star game's coming up soon, but the Astros and the Red Sox are the two top teams in baseball to beat right now. No shocker, Houston does have the best sports teams. And I think that's really it on my end for leisure news. So July 4th, you'll be.
So let's talk about July 4th. We need to have a special July 4th show next week. I will not be in a tie.
I will not be in a tie either.
So
But in Connecticut, I'm sure fireworks are legal, so why don't you get some and shoot them off during the show? Try not to burn down the neighbors' yards.
I don't think I would do that. I think
they're legal in Connecticut because I went to a house once that a friend of mine has a house in Danbury or a place out there, and he shot off
Yeah,
fireworks.
I think it's the kind of thing where if you're a little bit in the country, you just do whatever you want.
So what will you be doing? Tell me about your July 4th, the week that you have off that you're going to be spending up there. Will you be doing stuff around the house?
I'm always doing stuff around the house. I will be definitely. Mitch is going to do a showing, going to show an apartment. There he goes. Gonna go make a sale right now.
Mitch is the man.
Mitch is the man. I will be doing some yard work. I will be on a pool float. I will be probably making a pie or two. I will be.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
relaxing.
Pool float?
Yes, pool float. Is there anything wrong with being on a pool
picture of
float?
William in
I'm
his
a pool float. No, you're not going to get a picture of it. But I'm a pool float kind of guy.
What kind of pool float? Is it one with the armrest or is it the big flamingo?
No. It's one of those really simple, very simple, and they're one color, and ours are yellow. You know what I'm talking? And it just has the little thing. It's the classic.
Oh, so you don't have the one with it's straight and then the back comes up.
No, the back doesn't even come up. It's got this little lip, which is a little bit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. No cup holder either, right?
They look really good when they're floating in the pool.
No cup holder?
No cup holder.
Wait a minute. And for those of you who don't know, William probably cares more about how it looks than how it feels.
What makes you say that?
Because you just said
why you
they
would
look
say
really
that.
good when they're floating in a pool. Most people are like, it's my pool, it's my backyard, I'm going to have the comfiest float out there. I don't care if it's
No, I want to. Oh, there's Curtis Ryan. Curtis Ryan is going to go show an apartment too.
Celebrity guest, Curtis Ryan coming in.
We just. Are you going to show an apartment? What are you doing? Curtis, say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
You're live
Hello,
on
look at
Facebook.
that sly fox.
This is so exciting.
Look at
We're
Curtis.
so happy to have Curtis. Do you have any words of wisdom for I don't know, anyone?
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to a strong fall.
Curtis, give us the eyes. Give us the eyes. You saw up there, folks. Curtis Ryan.
Wow, this is one of the craziest shows we've ever done, Sam. Just like it's
And
all
we're going to
about
finish
just
with a
whatever
quick
we want to talk about.
question.
Yep.
Let's finish.
Oh, we have a
Dan
question.
Steinberg, what is the
Yeah.
best way to market your apartment to foreign buyers?
All right, well, that's a very good question, Dan. So we're with a firm that invests a lot in SEO and keywording and making sure that listings are in front of the right people. So we have the technology on the back end when our listing goes live, where if someone's in Europe or Asia or South America or whatever, they find our listings first if they're searching for. I know that's a very broad way of describing that, but that's one thing. The other thing is we have a partnership with specific firms around the world. All of our listings, for example, are on Juwai.com, which Juwai, which is a big Chinese home search site, almost like a Zillow or Realtor.com over there. And we also, all of our listings appear, I want to say it's John Taylor, which is a big one in the UK. So there's that. And then Sam, we talk a little bit about like targeting and Facebook ads and all that.
Well, no, I mean, I just learned a lot because I did not know those sites in, I guess, China and UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, our
It's
site.
good research.
But then also you can do this really cool thing, which we're doing with a lot of our listings
Videos.
now, is we run targeted Facebook ads to people that are, you can search by where they are in the world. If you're just domestically, you can code. You can target people that Facebook has decided that they're thinking of buying, and it's basically they have so much data on all of us. And so you can really pick, oh, these are people that just got married. These are people that are thinking, these are people that are about to have a baby. So you can really, really target.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. But it's
People that have cats, people that,
it's true.
People
People that don't like pets for a no pets building.
People that like in the movie, Jaws or whatever, It's,
True. I don't know if that's one of the options, but I'm sure they have that data. So thank you, Dan. That was a good question. All right, I think we should wrap up, although this has been kind of fun because we've just kind of done whatever we wanted to do.
And we had Curtis Ryan.
And we had a VIP guest, Curtis Ryan.
How about those eyes?
Curtis is an agent in our office and a good friend, and
Such a nice guy.
So glad that he stopped by.
And he works, one day a week, so it's very nice.
Maybe we should just start doing just who's gonna pop in segment. That would be kind of fun.
Like what's it called? The Cat Greenleaf does a Talk Stoop. Who's gonna stop by?
Talk Stoop. Yeah, who's gonna stop by the conference room between 2 and 2:30?
Yeah, that's a good idea. You should not schedule it and just be in there when they pop in. They're on camera.
Just see who's in here.
All right, so we're going to wrap up. July 3rd is next Tuesday. I guess we'll be live. It'll be a special
We're going to
edition.
do it live. You're going to need to remind me because I go into country mode when I'm up there, my friend. And so you need to text me.
I'll send you a
so I
text
can
the
get
night
set
before
up.
and the morning of.
All right. But that should be fun. We can do a special, on location
Red,
show.
white, and blue. I'll pick an outfit out now.
All right, great. Well, this has been fun. If you've enjoyed this at all, please let us know. Please like it, please share it, and we're live every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
See y'all next Tuesday. Have a safe and
amazing
weekend. Stay cool.
See you next Tuesday with fireworks.
Very